Michael, you just said, I have a busy morning, then she has a busy morning, and then I had a busy morning. That sounds simple, but for many learners, that tiny change creates a big problem.
It really does. One small word changes the person, the time, and sometimes the whole feeling of the sentence.
Exactly. And the problem is not that learners are careless. The problem is that have, has, and had appear everywhere in English.
In daily routines, stories, work conversations, problems, memories, plans, and even feelings.
Welcome to Love English Lab. I'm Megan.
And I'm Michael.
Today we're going to practice real English with have, has, and had.
Not as a long grammar lecture.
Right. We're going to use them in real conversations, everyday examples, short role plays, and active practice.
You'll hear sentences like, I have a question, she has a meeting, and we had a great conversation.
You'll also hear natural phrases like, I've had a long day, he has to leave soon, and they had no idea what happened.
Notice something important. These words are small, but they are powerful.
They help you talk about possession, experiences, responsibilities, health, schedules, meals, memories, and problems.
And when you understand them through context, they begin to feel much easier.
So don't worry if you confuse them sometimes. That's completely normal.
Let's take this step by step.
In Chapter 1, we'll begin with the basic meaning and everyday use.
Then we'll move into real conversations, useful patterns, natural speech, and active practice.
Ready?
Let's begin.
Imagine it's Monday morning. You're standing in your kitchen with a cup of coffee, your phone is buzzing, and your bag is sitting by the door.
Very realistic. Maybe too realistic.
You look at your phone and say, I have 3 messages.
Then you look at your calendar and say, my boss has a meeting at 9.
And later, when the morning is over, you say, I had a busy morning.
There it is. Have, has, had.
Let's make the first idea simple. Use have with I, you, we, and they.
I have a coffee.
You have a question.
We have time.
They have a plan.
Use has with he, she, and it.
She has a laptop.
He has an idea.
It has a small problem.
And use had when you're talking about the past.
I had a coffee this morning.
She had a meeting yesterday.
We had a nice dinner last night.
That's the basic shape. But English is not only grammar shapes. It's real life.
Exactly. Let's put it into a simple conversation.
I'll start.
Great.
Megan, do you have a minute?
Sure, I have a few minutes before my next recording.
Nice. I have a small question about today's lesson.
Okay, what is it?
Why do learners often say, she have a question?
Because they understand the meaning, but their brain forgets the small change for he, she, and it.
That's very common.
It is, so we gently correct it. Not she have a question. Say, she has a question.
She has a question.
He has a problem.
It has a name.
Good. And if we talk about yesterday?
She had a question.
He had a problem.
It had a name.
Perfect.
I like how had is simple because it works with everyone in the past.
Yes, I had. You had. He had. She had. We had. They had.
That feels easier.
It does, but had can still feel confusing because it often appears in stories.
For example, I had a strange day.
Or, we had a problem with the microphone.
That actually happened last week.
It did. We had a problem with the microphone, but we also had patience.
Very important. We had patience, we had coffee, and we had a plan.
That sentence is useful because have can talk about things you own, but also things you experience.
Right. I have a car is possession.
I have a headache is health.
I have a meeting is schedule.
I have an idea is thinking.
I have time is availability.
And I have a problem is a situation.
That's why have is everywhere.
Let's give learners some everyday examples.
I have breakfast at 8.
She has lunch at work.
We had dinner with friends.
I have a headache.
He has a cold.
They had a long day.
I have a question.
She has an answer.
We had a conversation.
Notice the feeling. These sentences are not complicated, but they sound natural.
And they are useful.
Very useful. Now let's talk about a common learner mistake.
The first mistake is using has with I.
For example, I has a question.
The correct sentence is, I have a question.
Another mistake is using have with she.
She have a meeting.
The correct sentence is, she has a meeting.
And another common one is forgetting had for the past.
For example, yesterday I have a meeting.
Better, yesterday I had a meeting.
Let's practice contrast.
Today I have a meeting.
Yesterday I had a meeting.
Today she has a meeting.
Yesterday she had a meeting.
Today we have time.
Yesterday we had time.
That contrast helps a lot.
It does. And learners should not feel embarrassed when this takes time.
You don't need to rush.
Speak comfortably, not perfectly.
Let's do a mini role play. We're coworkers talking before a meeting.
Good. I'll be calm and organized.
And I'll be slightly confused, which is not difficult for me.
Ready.
Megan, do we have the notes for the meeting?
Yes, we have the notes. They're in the shared folder.
Great. Does Sarah have the presentation?
Yes, she has the presentation, and David has the numbers.
Good. Did we have this problem last month too?
Yes, we had the same problem last month, but now we have a better plan.
That sounds reassuring.
It should. We had confusion before, but now we have clarity.
Nice. That was simple, but very natural.
And it showed the three forms clearly.
We have the notes.
She has the presentation.
We had the same problem.
Exactly. In Chapter 2, we'll use have, has, and had inside fuller real-life conversations.
We'll make it feel like something you might actually say at work, at home, or with a friend.
Let's create a real situation. You're meeting a friend after work. Maybe you're both tired, but happy to talk.
I can picture it. A small cafe, warm lights, people talking softly, and the smell of coffee.
Very Michael.
I do like a calm cafe.
In this scene, have, has, and had will appear naturally. The conversation is not about grammar. It's about life.
That's the goal. Let's do it.
I'll start.
Go ahead.
Hey, Michael. You look tired. Did you have a long day?
I had a very long day, but I'm okay. I had 3 calls, 2 reports, and 1 moment where I forgot why I opened my laptop.
That sounds familiar.
What about you? Did you have a busy day too?
I had a full day, but it was good. I had a recording in the morning, and then I had time to plan the next episode.
Nice. Does the new episode have a clear topic?
Yes, it has a clear topic, but it still needs better examples.
I have an idea.
Of course you do. You usually have an idea after coffee.
True. Maybe we can use daily routines. Everyone has routines.
That's good. A student has work. A parent has responsibilities. A traveler has questions. A beginner has doubts.
And everyone has moments when English feels confusing.
Exactly.
That conversation used have in many ways.
Yes. Did you have a long day? Talks about experience.
I had 3 calls, talks about events.
The episode has a clear topic, talks about a feature.
I have an idea, talks about a thought.
And everyone has routines talks about general life.
Let's show another situation. This time, a learner is calling a hotel.
Good practical scene.
I'll be the guest. You be the hotel staff.
Perfect.
Hello, I have a reservation for tonight.
Welcome. May I have your name, please?
Michael Anderson.
Thank you. Yes, I see it here. You have a room with one large bed.
Great. Does the room have Wi-Fi?
Yes, it has free Wi-Fi, a small desk, and a coffee maker.
Perfect. I had a long trip, so I really need coffee.
Of course. We also have breakfast from 7 to 10.
Great. I have one more question. Does the hotel have parking?
Yes, it has parking behind the building.
Thank you. That helps.
Very natural and very reusable.
Yes, a learner could use those lines while traveling.
Let's pull out some practical phrases.
I have a reservation.
May I have your name, please?
Does the room have Wi-Fi?
It has free Wi-Fi.
I had a long trip.
We have breakfast from 7 to 10.
Does the hotel have parking?
These are simple but powerful.
And they sound polite.
Yes. May I have your name, please? Is polite and common.
You can also say, "Can I have your name, please?" That sounds friendly and normal.
In many everyday situations, can I have is very useful.
Can I have a coffee?
Can I have a receipt?
Can I have your email address?
Can I have a moment?
That last one is useful at work.
Very useful. Now let's compare have and had in stories.
Stories are where had becomes really important.
Yes, if you tell someone about your day, you often use had.
I had a meeting. I had a problem. I had lunch with a friend. I had a strange conversation.
Let's make a short story.
Yesterday, I had a quiet morning. I had coffee near the window, and I had a notebook on the table. Then I had a call with a learner who said, "I understand English, but I freeze when I speak."
That's very common.
It is. So we had a calm conversation. She had good vocabulary, but she didn't have confidence yet.
That's a beautiful example.
And it shows something important. She had vocabulary, but she didn't have confidence.
In the present, we could say, she has good vocabulary, but she doesn't have confidence yet.
In the past, she had good vocabulary, but she didn't have confidence yet.
Excellent contrast.
Let's also mention has to.
Good point. Has to is about responsibility or necessity.
He has to leave.
She has to study.
It has to be ready by Friday.
And with I, you, we, and they, we use have to.
I have to work.
You have to call them.
We have to prepare.
They have to wait.
In the past, had to.
I had to work late.
She had to cancel the meeting.
We had to change the plan.
This is very useful in daily English.
Let's do a quick work conversation with have to, has to, and had to.
Megan, do we have to send the file today?
Yes, we have to send it before 5.
Does Daniel have to review it first?
Yes, he has to check the numbers.
Did we have to change the format last time?
Yes, we had to change it because the first version was too long.
That sounds like a normal office day.
It does. And notice how natural the forms feel inside the situation.
That's the best way to learn them.
You don't memorize isolated sentences forever. You hear them in life.
And then your brain starts to expect them.
Exactly. Before we move to Chapter 3, let's review the main real-life uses from this chapter.
Have can mean possess, experience, eat, drink, receive, need, or be scheduled for something.
Has is the same idea, but with he, she, and it.
Had usually talks about the past.
And have to, has to, and had to talk about responsibility.
In Chapter 3, we'll build useful patterns you can reuse again and again.
Patterns make speaking easier because you don't start from zero every time.
Let's think about this for a moment. When learners speak, they often search for words one by one.
That can feel slow and stressful.
But if you learn patterns, you can speak in small, ready-made pieces.
Exactly. Today, we'll practice patterns with have, has, and had.
Pattern 1. I have a question.
This is one of the most useful sentences in English.
I have a question.
I have an idea.
I have a problem.
I have a suggestion.
I have a quick comment.
This sounds natural when you want to enter a conversation politely.
For example, in a meeting.
I have a question about the schedule.
I have an idea for the lesson.
I have a small problem with the file.
I like small problem. It makes the problem feel manageable.
Yes, but don't use it to hide a serious problem.
Fair point.
Pattern 2. She has a lot of experience.
This is useful when describing other people.
He has a calm voice.
She has great pronunciation.
It has a simple design.
My phone has a good camera.
This pattern helps you describe qualities, features, and abilities.
It sounds natural in work conversations too.
She has strong communication skills.
He has a clear plan.
The app has useful features.
Notice that has is not only about owning an object.
Right. It can describe what someone or something includes.
Pattern 3. I had a good time.
This is very common after an event.
I had a good time at the party.
We had a great conversation.
They had a nice trip.
She had a hard week.
I had a quiet weekend.
Had helps you talk about experiences that are finished.
And it makes storytelling easier.
Tell me about your weekend.
I had a slow morning on Saturday. I had coffee, read a little, and had a long walk.
That sounds peaceful.
It was. What about you?
I had a productive weekend. I had some editing to finish, but I also had time to rest.
Nice contrast. Slow and productive.
Both are good.
Pattern 4. I have to do something.
This expresses responsibility.
I have to study tonight.
She has to answer an email.
We have to leave soon.
They have to practice more.
Yesterday, I had to finish a report.
It's important because have to is very common in real life.
It can sound softer than must in everyday conversation.
Yes, I must leave now can sound formal or dramatic.
I have to leave now sounds normal.
Let's do a quick contrast.
I have to go.
She has to go.
We had to go.
Present, present with she, and past.
Clean and useful.
Pattern 5. Have you ever had?
This one is for experiences.
Have you ever had a job interview in English?
Have you ever had a conversation with a native speaker?
Have you ever had trouble understanding fast English?
Have you ever had a moment when you wanted to speak, but your mind went blank?
Many learners will say yes to that.
That's very common.
In answers, you can say, yes, I've had that problem.
Or, I've had that experience before.
Or, I haven't had that experience yet.
Notice the contraction, I've had.
We'll practice that more in Chapter 4.
Pattern 6. I have been having.
This is a little more advanced, but still useful.
Use it when something has been happening recently.
I have been having trouble sleeping.
She has been having a busy week.
We have been having great conversations in class.
It sounds natural when the situation continues or repeats.
But learners should not overuse it.
True, sometimes simple is better.
If you mean today only, say, I have a headache.
If it has continued for several days, you can say, I've been having headaches.
Good distinction.
Pattern 7. I had no idea.
This is a very natural expression.
I had no idea you were from Toronto.
I had no idea this lesson would be so useful.
I had no idea he had 3 jobs.
I had no idea they had already left.
It means you didn't know something before.
And it is very common in conversation.
Let's use it in a small exchange.
Michael, did you know that some learners understand have in writing, but forget it when speaking?
I had no idea it was that common.
It is. Speaking puts pressure on the brain.
That makes sense.
The goal is not to remember a rule under pressure. The goal is to hear and practice the pattern so many times that it feels familiar.
Clarity comes gradually.
Exactly.
Let's connect all 7 patterns in a natural conversation.
Great idea.
I have a question. Does this lesson have enough examples?
I think it does. It has daily examples, work examples, and travel examples.
Good. I had a concern that it might feel too grammatical.
No, I don't think so. We've been using real conversations.
True. Learners have to hear these forms in context.
And many learners have had the same problem for years.
I had no idea 3 little words could create so much practice.
But they can also create a lot of confidence.
That was a nice integrated example.
Before Chapter 4, let's make one thing clear. You don't need to use every pattern today.
Choose 2 or 3.
Practice them in your own life.
Say, I have a question when you need help.
Say, she has experience when you describe someone.
Say, I had a good time after an event.
Say, I have to practice when you make a commitment.
And say, I had no idea when something surprises you.
In Chapter 4, we'll make everything more natural with contractions, rhythm, and active practice. Now let's talk about natural spoken English.
This is where learners often say, I know the rule, but real English sounds different.
That's completely normal.
In slow textbook English, you may hear, I have had a long day.
But in natural speech, people often say, I've had a long day.
I have becomes I've.
You have becomes you've.
We have becomes we've.
They have becomes they've.
He has becomes he's when it means he has in present perfect.
She has becomes she's.
It has becomes its.
But be careful. He's can also mean he is.
Context helps.
He's tired means he is tired.
He's had a long day means he has had a long day.
Let's practice hearing the difference.
I have had a long day.
I've had a long day.
She has had a lot of practice.
She's had a lot of practice.
We have had this conversation before.
We've had this conversation before.
That sounds much more natural.
Yes, but learners can still use the full form when they need clarity.
Especially while practicing.
Now let's do active practice. Listen and repeat.
Repeat after me. I have a question.
She has a meeting today.
We had a great conversation.
I have to leave soon.
He has to finish the report.
They had to wait outside.
Nice. Now let's practice contractions.
Repeat after me. I've had a busy week.
You've had a lot of practice.
She's had enough time.
We've had this problem before.
They've had a long day.
Good. Now complete the sentence.
Say the correct word. I blank a question.
I have a question.
She blank a new phone.
She has a new phone.
Yesterday we blank lunch together.
Yesterday we had lunch together.
He blank to study tonight.
He has to study tonight.
Last week I blank to work late.
Last week I had to work late.
Very good.
Now choose the more natural option.
Option 1. She have a meeting. Option 2. She has a meeting.
The natural answer is, she has a meeting.
Option 1. Yesterday I have a problem. Option 2. Yesterday I had a problem.
The natural answer is, yesterday I had a problem.
Option 1. I has a question. Option 2. I have a question.
The natural answer is, I have a question.
Great! Now let's make it more real.
We'll ask you a question. Answer out loud with your own sentence.
What do you have on your desk right now?
You might say, I have a notebook, or I have a cup of coffee.
Who in your life has a calm personality?
You might say, my sister has a calm personality.
What did you have for breakfast today?
You might say, I had eggs. I had coffee. Or, I had nothing because I was in a hurry.
What do you have to do after this video?
You might say, I have to study. I have to work. Or, I have to rest.
Have you ever had a conversation in English that made you nervous?
You can answer, yes, I've had that experience. Or, I haven't had that experience yet.
Excellent. Now let's do a short conversation challenge.
I'll say one line, Megan will answer. Then you can repeat both lines or create your own.
Ready.
Do you have a minute?
Yes, I have a minute. What's up?
Does your phone have enough battery?
It has enough battery for now.
Did you have lunch?
Yes, I had lunch around noon.
Do we have to leave soon?
Yes, we have to leave in 10 minutes.
Has Emma had enough practice?
Yes, she's had a lot of practice this week.
Nice. Now let's make a final integrated mini conversation.
This scene is simple. Two friends are planning a study session.
I'll be the friend who has too many notebooks.
That is very believable.
I accept that.
Hey, Michael, do you have your notes?
Yes, I have my notes, my coffee, and 3 pens I probably don't need.
That sounds like you. Does your notebook have the examples from last class?
Yes, it has the examples, but my handwriting has a personality of its own.
I understand. I had that problem in college.
Really?
Yes, I had beautiful notes for the first 10 minutes, and then everything became mysterious.
That's very honest.
Anyway, we have to review have, has, and had today.
Good. I have a question first.
Go ahead.
When do I say, I've had enough practice?
Use it when you mean your practice started before now and connects to now.
So, I've had enough practice today sounds natural?
Yes, it does.
And yesterday I had enough practice is past only?
Exactly.
That makes sense. I had no idea the time connection mattered so much.
It matters, but don't panic. You can learn it slowly.
You don't need to rush.
Exactly. Now, let's practice one sentence together.
We have time.
She has time.
We had time.
We've had enough time to understand the basic idea.
That final sentence feels advanced, but not scary.
Good. That's the feeling we want.
Calm progress.
Clear practice.
And a little coffee.
Always a little coffee. Let's bring everything together.
Today, you practiced have, has, and had in real English.
You heard how we use have with I, you, we, and they.
I have a question. You have time. We have a plan. They have responsibilities.
You heard has with he, she, and it.
She has a meeting. He has an idea. It has a small problem.
And you practiced had for the past.
I had a busy day. We had a great conversation. They had to wait.
You also practiced very useful patterns.
I have a question.
She has experience.
I had a good time.
I have to study.
She has to leave.
I had no idea.
And I've had that experience before.
Remember, these small words appear everywhere in English. You don't need to master them in one day.
This takes time.
Practice them in small daily moments. Look around and say, I have a phone. My room has a window. Or, I had coffee this morning.
Then try a longer sentence. I've had a busy week, but I still have time to practice.
That is real progress. Not perfect English, but useful English.
And useful English helps you connect with people.
Before you go, write one sentence in the comments using have, has, or had.
For example, I have a goal. My friend has a new job. Or, I had a good day.
If this lesson helped you, please like the video.
And subscribe to Love English Lab so you can keep practicing with us.
You can also turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next lesson.
This lesson is part of our playlist called B1 to B2 Complete English Path, from Intermediate to Advanced.
Keep practicing gently.
Notice small progress.
And remember, speak comfortably, not perfectly.
From both of us here at Love English Lab, thank you for practicing with us.
See you in the next lesson.
Love English Lab.